Hi, you're watching Asean Now, and this is the weekly wrap where we bring the region's top news straight to you. Jakarta was rocked when militants targeted the Indonesian capital on Thursday with coordinated bomb and gun attacks. The so-called Islamic State has claimed responsibility for the strikes, which killed 7 people. Earlier, the terror group had threatened to put Indonesia in their spotlight. 6 bombs went off in what appeared to be organized hits around the city centre. Indonesian authorities responded quickly by deploying hundreds of policemen, including SWAT teams and snipers, to the locations. A suicide bomber was responsible for at least one of the blasts in a Starbucks cafe, which was later stormed by security forces. A gunfight also broke out between police officers and militants at the movie theatre. 5 militants and 2 civilians were killed in the 3 hours the attacks took place. 20 more were wounded. Indonesia has been stepping up security in recent days due to heightened concerns about terrorist activity. Counter-terrorism police had also conducted crackdowns on those suspected of being involved with the IS. Next, 2 people died while hundreds more were hurt in a major Philippines religious festival on Saturday. During the annual festival of the Black Nazarene, millions of devotees flocked to the streets of Manila to witness a 7-kilometer procession of a life-size statue of Jesus Christ. Members of the crowd, many of whom barefoot, would hurl themselves at the statue, which they believed to have healing powers. One of the victims was a street vendor at the festival who suffered a fatal heart attack after he was unable to tolerate the heat and large crowd. Another 27-year-old man, who was reportedly suffering from a liver ailment, passed out after helping to drag the statue's float. A total of 1,600 people were injured, but only 5 of them were classified as major cases. Many of those who received treatment at the Parade's Red Cross Field Hospital had prior ailments, as there was a belief that taking part in the procession may cure them. Injuries and casualties are common during the festival due to the large number of people jostling in the heat. All in all, the Philippine authorities have called this year's event a successful one. Next, we'll take a look at the lighter side of what's happening in Indonesia. In the fast, furious and sweaty world of motorcycle taxis, one entrepreneur has figured out a way to make sure his business stays on top by hiring stink-free drivers. In probably the world's most unusual job interview, Uberjack CEO Aris Wahyudi conducts body odor tests for those who wish to be hired as his motorcycle taxi drivers. The tests take place in a hot and stuffy basement car park where applicants will have to stand with their hands raised in front of fans to stimulate motorcycle headwind. A professional odor tester, who stands behind the applicants like passengers, then decide on whether or not the candidates pass based on their BO. Traditional motorcycle taxis, also known as Ojeks, are very popular in Indonesia, where they are often seen moving in and out through the metropolis's legendary traffic jams. The soon-to-be-launched Uberjack is so far the only motorcycle taxi company to have odor tests for its riders. The company plans to take to the streets in a few months with some 3,000 drivers. Customers will also be able to rate the smell of the drivers using an app, and those rated with offending BO face warnings and suspensions. That's all for this week. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below, and stay tuned next week for a fresh dose of the region's news. This is Dina Murad for the Weekly Wrap. Thank you for watching.